The Megalodons were not the only creatures to be seen in the trailer of the Meg 2 The Trench. There were also other creatures, and another one that was truly sinister in appearance and terrifying to look at, and that is the octopus creature, which we will aptly call the Kraken. So let us dedicate this video to unraveling its origins, its size and purpose. So let's get to it. Now let's first discuss about its appearance and its origins, as well as species type. It was hard to notice at first glance, but when the human characters in the trailer went down to the trench to investigate an anomaly, they dived in with powered exoskeleton suits like that will change anything. And one of them unknowingly awakened a gigantic cephalopod creature with bright yellowish eyes that had slant pupils, reminiscent of the eyes of an octopus. This creature also had a bulbous head and dark grey-black coloration, and most of all, it had long tentacles with suction cups. It then attacked the unfortunate member of the expedition crew, killing him and leaving nothing but a helmet falling down to the ocean floor. Later in the other scenes of the trailer, it was seen with its extremely long tentacles attacking a beach resort and even managing to grab a helicopter, pulling it down to the sea. Any biological expert would say that this is a species of octopus, and since I did have a minor subject in zoology in college, I too would confirm it. But for all intents and purposes, it will be called a kraken, since they are also cephalopod monsters of myths and legends, and it does fit the role of one. Maybe it was trapped in the trench ecosystem after years of terrifying galleys and attacking medieval ships way back in the past. This is pure speculation, however, as it might also be another undiscovered species that have existed in the oceans for millions of years. As you know, the ocean is still relatively untouched and unknown. We humans have more knowledge about the surface of the moon than the ocean floor. That is a fact. If it is indeed a kraken, then it would explain the medieval myths of such creatures in many cultures around the world, including Greek, Norse and Pacific Islander tales. If it is a kraken, then such a monster would be based on something biological. This creature would definitely fit the shoe. So in reality, why aren't there fossilized remains, and why are cephalopods hard to be accounted for in the ancient past? And the answer to that is because squids and octopus mainly are soft-bodied creatures with no skeletons whatsoever, and the only hard structure in their anatomy is just the beak, which is made out of keratin, the same material found in our nails. So I guess these would not be easy to fossilize, and hence no evidence of their existence will be saved, especially in the oceans where all biomass is recycled. So back to the movie, this is a truly massive creature, one that even rivals the Megalodon sharks in size. How big is it? Well, that is the reason why MindQ exists, to unravel the size mystery of movie monsters and also other kinky stuff. In the scene where the crew member turned his back on the Kraken, it can be estimated that he was roughly 15 to 20 feet away from the creature. The eyes of the Kraken were still roughly the same size as the guy's head from that distance. So by that reference point, we can state that the eyes alone were 60 to 70 centimeters wide, or roughly more than 2 feet. Therefore, if the Kraken had the same eye to head proportions of an octopus, that would give a head size alone at roughly 20 to 25 feet, or 6 to 7.6 meters long, since the head would be bulbous and elongated at the back. Now looking at the scene of the Kraken attacking the beach resort, at one point of time we can see its tentacles reaching out from the sea to grab a helicopter in mid-air. Therefore, this creature is monumental in total body length or size. The aircraft was at least 50 feet or 15 meters in the air, and it grabbed it like it was nothing. So with another portion of the tentacles still underwater, we can say or estimate that the Kraken has an enormous reach, easily over 70 feet or 21 meters. Therefore, the tentacles would be of that length, that same length. Now couple them with the 20 to 25 feet head, we have a cephalopod monster that is nearly 100 feet long, around the same size as the Maya squid from the Kong Skull Island movie. And to be clear, this is just an initial estimate. We have to see the entire body of the Kraken first, and that will only happen when the movie is released. So, with that size, is it a rival predatory species in the trench ecosystem? And will it fight the Meg? So in our previous video, we estimated the size of the Megalodon sharks. Watch it to know the exact measurements of the 3 specimens. All we can say is that the Kraken is roughly the size of the Meg from the first movie. So it could pose a threat to the smaller Megs in the trench. and it could also be hunted by bigger specimens. Such is the way of nature, eat or be eaten. Therefore, in a way, it is a rival species, but is it big enough to kill the adult specimens? Not really, as these mechs can just rip it to shreds. But it can suffocate one, however, by coiling around the body of a shark and prevent it from swimming, therefore in turn restricting its gills from taking in oxygen, as a shark's way of respiration is to constantly move to get oxygen into the gills. Therefore, by doing this, it could theoretically kill a meg, and that is why this creature is so interesting. So, I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button for support and subscribe, but most of all, smash that bell icon for regular updates on new videos right here on this channel. Till the next one, take care fam.